Albert Parsons here. Has anybody seen Albert Parsons? Friends, I apologize for my accent, but I will be speaking in English tonight. Tonight we are gathered here not to agitate, but to honor, remember, and protest the brutal slaying of 6 strikers, your brothers, your workers, outside of McCormick Reaper Company. I am told that the number of patrol wagons carrying policemen were sent to the Plains Street Station, and I understand that the militia has been called under arms. There seems to prevail this notion that this is a meeting, a gathering for violence. And let me assure you right now that this meeting has not been called for any such purpose. For more than 20 years have the wage workers of this country begged and prayed their masters, the factory lords, to reduce their burdens. It has been in vain. They have pointed out that over 1 million of willing and strong hands were in a state of enforced idleness and starvation, that to help them obtain employment, it would not only be advisable, nay, it was necessary to reduce the burden of their labor. At last, the condition of the disinherited producers has become unbearable. Seeing that neither boss nor law would concede anything to them, they have organized for the purpose of helping themselves, a wise and prudent solution. All over the land we behold vast armies of producers no longer begging but demanding that 8 hours shall henceforth constitute a normal working day.
Yay!
And what say these extortionists? They demand their pound of flesh like Shylock. They will not yield 1 iota. They have grown rich and powerful on your labor.
Greedy bastards!
They amass stupendous fortunes. While you make no idle threats. Make no idle threats. There will be a time, and we are rapidly approaching it, when such men as McCormick will be hanged. But there is a time where monsters such as these, who destroy the lives and happiness of the citizens for their own aggrandizement, will be dealt with like wild beasts. But these people are by necessity driven to violence. These acts of violence are the natural outgrowth of the present industrial system, and everyone who is responsible for them, who supports and upholds that system. So what does it mean when the police of this city on this evening rattle along in the patrol wagons? What does it mean when the militia stands warlike and ready for bloody work?
It means you better watch your mouth.
All these preparations, my friends, they are made on your behalf. Your perceived masters are the perceived masters of your discontent. Look at the killing of your brothers and McCormick's yesterday. The lesson I draw from this occurrence is that the working men must arm themselves for defense, so that they may be able to cope with the government hirelings of their masters. I see Mr. Parsons is here. He's a much abler speaker than I am. Therefore, let me conclude this by introducing him, Mr. Albert Parsons.